classroom, is today we're going to tackle another question from my students. So, common objection to objective morality, this idea that there is an objective standard of morality where some things are right and wrong, whether you believe it or not, or whether you know it or not, is what about the cultures who do different things? Right? And so what about the people who believe that murder is right? What do you do with that kind of thing? And that's the question that one of my students turned in is if there is objective moral truth, if moral truth is objective, what about cannibalism? What about cultures that practice cannibalism? And it's simple. Then they're wrong. If it is objectively wrong to kill and eat other human beings, then the cultures who practice that are wrong. If morality is subjective, you can't judge other cultures because cultures get to decide their own subjective moral standard. And this is based off a common misunderstanding. Just because something is objectively true does not mean all people know it or follow it. Murder is objectively wrong, but there still are murderers, but that's what allows us to judge them. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's an objective truth. That doesn't change, but little Johnny still writes 7 on his math test. Right? If math was subjective, then when Johnny wrote 7 on his math test, then he would be right because that's what he believes. But the fact that it's 4 is what allows us to say that answer is wrong. And any test I give in this room, there is an objective right or wrong answer that the students have to put, and if they write something different, then they're marked wrong. And so morality and truth, being objective, does not mean that all people know it or follow it, but it's the standard by which then we can judge all other actions and truth statements as being either right or wrong, whether it agrees or disagrees with that moral standard. I hope that helps in understanding how moral truth and objective moral truth applies to people of different cultures.